The King of Hiatus is back! Back in a kingdom, fittingly enough, in this once free Flash game that has snuck under a lot of people's noses. This is a damn shame, I have to say, because there's a new version that's coming out and it looks like it's going to absolutely revolutionise the game. But that's going to have to be for another time. If you would like to see me compare the current version and the new version, then you might want to stick around my channel for that. But for now, let's have a bit of a look at the current version as it stands, and I feel like the best way of jumping into that is having a look at the art and sound assets, which are gorgeous, yeah? They're absolutely superb, they're all really well polished, and they all work so well. You never lose anything due to the lack of detail that's inherent in pixel art. There's amazing reflections in that river. Good God, DICE could learn a thing or two from this developer. And even the lighting effects are actually surprisingly well done. The sound assets as well are superb. The hum of twilight that happens at the end of the day, the battle sounds that occur, the coins that clink into your purse. Oh, man, this game is so good, so good. It feels like a labour of love when it comes to the art and sound assets. It all just works so well. Something that doesn't work quite so well, however, is the gameplay aspect of things. So the gameplay is, in a nutshell, simple. Yeah, it mirrors the pixel art in simplicity. So you can move left, you can also move right, and you can toss coins at things. These things include buildings, like walls to protect you, turrets to host archers, and various farms and other sorts of varieties of stuff. You can also recruit peasants to add them to your army. And when you think about all this, this is a bit of a rapper simulator, in fact, making it rain on filthy peasants to turn them into your hustling little bitches. This is all hunky-dory, mind you, until nighttime inevitably falls, and in traditional video game fashion, that of course means that shit hits the fan. So you'll be visited by monsters whose sole goal in life is to strip your boys naked and steal all of your due gold you've been hoarding. And thus, logically, lies the game's one simple objective: to destroy all the portals spawning these monsters, which will let your kingdom prosper unhindered. Though, when you do achieve that, you get a very lackluster "Congratulations, you did the thing," and not much else. That's only a minor complaint, mind you, as the game has a much bigger core problem in it, in that it has a lot of busy work. In fact, I would have to say this is Busy Work the video game, or this is Busy Work Simulator 2016, rather, as you'll be spending most of your time in this game running between places. You'll be running to a population camp to recruit more people, you'll be running back to your base to arm those people, you'll be running to farms and archers to collect coins, which you'll then go and buy more citizens and weapons. It's an endless gameplay loop, it's an endless grind from start to finish, and it unfortunately alienates immediately anyone looking for an action-packed game. Oh, and a mechanic that ties into this is the sprinting system, which is the most frustrating aspect of this game. See, you've got a lot of ground to cover in this game, yeah? And you've got to cover that over and over and over, and this ground gets bigger and bigger and bigger as you expand, yeah? Which means you want to cover that ground very fast. Well, the game tries to solve that by having a run button. But the only problem with that is that you need to stand fucking still to recharge it. You have no idea how frustrating this is. It's purely a mechanic to time gate you. It wastes your time. It artificially elongates how long it takes to complete this game. And honestly, I don't fucking like that. I don't like games that add mechanics that do nothing but delay you. It's just no. This is not an example of a good mechanic. Not in any stretch of the imagination. So I did mention a bit earlier that this game started out as a Flash game, so it is a bit poignant to compare the paid and Flash versions to see how much money your $10 does in fact give you with this, which is a fair bit in my opinion. See, while you don't get a game that's completely different, it does have the same gameplay mechanics, it does have the same goals It does have the same style, but the paid version is just fleshed out. You get better art and sound assets, you get better battles, you get different monsters that don't look like little trolls, I should say. And you get to buy new stuff, including catapults, armoured knights, and various extra buildings. You do also get an actual end goal, which is a bit lackluster, but it is something you actually do get, which the normal version, or Flash version I should say, doesn't really have an end to it. So all in all, the paid version is still the same game at its core. So if you want to get a bit of a feel for it, you can play the Flash game, which will help you gamers on a budget make a decision as to whether or not it is worth your money. So I've been ragging on this game for a fair bit, yeah? I'm not a big fan of games that waste my time, but I did finish Kingdom, and that's quite important. And when I look back at it, I have to say, this game isn't fun in a traditional sense. It's satisfying to play, but it's not a game that is action-packed or puzzling or take much skill or player choice. But it's simply entertaining to just plod along, building, expanding, and conquering enemies for the few hours it does in fact take to finish it. The art and sound assets also do help with the enjoyment, as it's got a bit of a simple design philosophy that's going on, where adding or taking away anything to the game would detract from this almost artistic simplicity that's going on. It's all in all quite an enjoyable experience, if it does frustrate you with its time wasting that it does have. I guess we've reached the part of the video where I should start translating my opinion to a buyer's guide. And what can I say? This game is something that I can only recommend on sale. I do quite like this game, but for most people, and this also kind of includes me, you'll be looking for something that you're not going to master within an hour. That and your $10 can get you far better experiences these days. Experiences that don't fucking infuriate you with having to stand still to refill your stamina bar. Jesus goddamn Christ, I'll be happy to toss this horse in the goddamn glue factory. Calm down, calm down. So if interested, put this game on your wishlist when it goes on sale. It's quite an enjoyable experience despite its drawbacks, and when the full version comes out, maybe it'll change things, but we'll see. Anyways, I'll thank you guys very much for watching this video. I'm going to try and upload more of these shortish style of videos, as honestly taking 40 minutes to explain why I like something is a bit overkill. So if you could leave a comment or like, that would be superb in helping me improve on this format. Otherwise, my name is Panda, and I would like to thank you guys for watching my video. Have a good day.